Hi, I'm Randy Crank, BMW MOA member since 2011, so I guess about 12 years. I've owned numerous helmets, Arai, Showbursts, HJCs, a whole string of them, Showeis. The first experience I've had with a Showy was I was a motorcycle safety instructor for 25 years. Showy offered the instructors a limited purchase time on a Showy X12 for a very nice price, so I bought one for my wife Barb and I. We rode with that when it replaced an Arai that was about 6-7 years old. It was a nice replacement, and had it for about 3 years, and then we ended up going down at about 60 miles an hour. And I've always preached at GAT, all the gear all the time, and we obviously had all of our gear on. My wife did a tumble on the road into the ditch and had a very minor hairline crack in her collarbone. Just had to wear a sling for a couple weeks. I slid down the road and went for 242 feet, hit the road pretty firm on the left side of my Showy X12, put a nice gash in it, slid down the road, and finally got done sliding and didn't have any injuries at all. Didn't have even a red spot on my skin. The helmet did a really nice job, never had a headache or anything. And I hit the road pretty firm, you know, going 60. So it was I really appreciated the Showy helmet. About a year ago, I had a chance to test the Showy Hornet X2. And I thought, well, if the Showy X2 is anything as good as the X12, it should be a really nice helmet. Plus this is an adventure helmet, and I'm doing a little more off-road riding, so I thought, well, I'm going to get a helmet that would be off-road and I can ride it on-road also. I would say the helmet's probably 60-40, 60% off-road, 40% on-road, or 50-50. I like it on-road also. If you do a lot of on-road, the visor pops off. There's no tools required. It takes about 10 seconds. You do a quarter turn on the sides, and at the top you push a little button and it comes right off. So it's very versatile. After testing it, I have a medium. It weighs 3.9 pounds, and I know there's some adventure helmets that are 3 pounds and under. I'm not sure. I'm 69 years old, and I guess riding it all day I never noticed that it was heavy. So I don't know if a pound helmet would be a big difference, a big seller for me or not. So it's a little firm pulling on, but it really fits my head nice. The ventilation, when I started riding this spring, the first few rides were 150 miles, maybe 200 miles, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, and it seemed fine. And the longest ride I've done, I left at 7:30 in the morning, it was 42 degrees, and by the time I got home at almost 6 o'clock, it was 92 degrees. And very versatile. I mean, in the morning when it was cool, I put the chin curtain in, keep out the air, had all the vents closed. When it got up to a little over 60, I started opening up the vents. And even at 92, it was very comfortable. I didn't notice anything. I haven't did any single track riding when it's been in the 90s. I'm going to probably do that in the near future. The nice thing about the face shield, it has, let's see, 6 different stopping points, which is called detents. That's a 25-cent word for you people that didn't know what it was, and I didn't know what it was either. Anyway, so it has 6 detents from close to open, so you can have it at whatever point you want. I know my Arai, I think it only had 2, and then it went all the way open. So this one you can open it in a lot of different spots. Plus the opening on the X2 is huge. I can get my downhill ski goggles in there for off-road. Well, the only time I would ever use it would be like if you're on a dusty road with other riders and you're getting a lot of dust kicked up, I would put those on just to keep the dust out of my eyes. But the opening is huge. The face shield it's a 3D process, and it doesn't matter where you look, there's no blurring or anything. It's really a nice face shield. Advice to adventure riders, it is an expensive helmet, but I guess I would say it's worth looking at, trying it on, and seeing if it's something that you would like to try. I think it's a really good dual purpose and road helmet. So that's what I'm going to use it as. I was just trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to add, but I think that's about it. Thank you for your time.